Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. One more minute. Okay. Look at that. I'm on time. Hi, everybody. Hi. Welcome back. Second big live of the day. It's very exciting. Let me make sure that this is going through. Up. There we are. We are on. Hi, girls, guys. All my members, some new members. Let's see. Muffin Top. Show. Hi, Judy. You got to join. You got to join. Show. I see why there's some comments that get stuck. I think I've got to change some sort of a some sort of block. I have no idea. I say to let it all through. I even let the, because it's not a child. This isn't a child's channel, right? Hi, just saying hi to everyone. Donna, Lisa Gale, Heavenly and Angel Talk. Look at all this. Woohoo, thanks guys. Tonight, this afternoon's live I thought was really quite amazing. I believe it really portrayed a lot of the philosophy and thought process in where I go with the Summerwell's Missing Children. And I go to that kind of a place of religious sacrifice and the children that don't have a voice. And I go to that place of they're in a world that they didn't have a choice to go into, and they didn't have a voice. So for the purpose of the channel WCIA Network here, which is all about the kids, it's all about the missing Summerwell's children, and everything I do and say here falls under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. And everything I do and say here is for the kids, and it falls under my rights to do so. For those that are new here, welcome. Please subscribe. And to my subscribers, welcome back. So, I don't know where to even start for tonight, but I do want to say that the thought process I was on is explaining and showing and telling, and hopefully you will hear the importance of having interviews like we just had this afternoon, because it is really, to me, important to me and to my journey and to my purpose of what I'm doing here for the children, is to shine light on their story. So for me to shine light on their story, I need to hear from those who understand the story. And Miss Trent understands the story because she lives that kind of a story as well. It was about a mindset that I heard straight from a close, dear friend of the family, that I heard for the first time out loud. I never heard it out loud, said so calmly and so sweetly and so innocently. Because that is where there's a disconnect, right? So that disconnect on the other side of those who don't understand it, including myself, is the big problem. Is the big problem. But to hear her words and to really listen closely and hone in on Don and Candace Wells' thought process, which obviously we don't agree with, because that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm on YouTube, and that's why I'm helping the kids tell their story, because it's not fair. But I think she gave good information. I do. And I'm surprised that her voice hasn't been heard elsewhere. I don't believe I heard it elsewhere. But for someone that is really tight with the family, Don Wells' mother's best friend who passed, someone who's in charge of their estate, someone that they cared enough to put their boys in the hands at a table and make sure they feel safe while DCFS was there to interview Don and Candace. That's a big thing. That's a big deal. That's a close person who knows close and personal information. And through her kindness, I heard and I saw and understand what happened. I'm sticking to it. Summer Wells' missing children all have the same elements, but many times, as you could see, and it's part of the frustration for those that watch the channel, that the images are not clear, the images are fogged, or I can't get a clear frame. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. When I do, it's super clear, and those photos create for me a sense of affirmation. A sense of affirmation that there's now a real clear image that lines up with the images that appear in my third eye that I have been looking at. Because to help the kids get their voices heard, I can't do that without showing imagery to you, the listener. I can't sit here and say I see them, or I go, yeah, I see it. And many times I don't realize I'm saying it. Someone did point it out, and thank you for pointing it out, that I'll be like, oh, you see it. And that's part of what I'm learning about myself. Many of the times it's not there for you to see it, but many of the times it is there. What I'm going to show you tonight, it's crystal clear, and they're going to be the clearest images of the elements thus far. Before I start anything on this case, understand everything falls under the Copyright Act, Section 107. It's very important to understand that. I did an interview, Arden Pepion's mother. Let me first show you This is Arden. This is Arden. As soon as I was introduced to this case, I knew that this was a Summer Wells missing child's case, right? And then as soon as I saw someone who made a video about this little girl, and she has the same videos about the other missing children of under Summer Wells missing children, the exact same videos. I put this down as a Summer Wells missing child. And then I continued my search. And I already did a little intro to her before. And now I was able to get a hold of the mom. And here's the thing. Actually, think back. It was just yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. Yes, I think it was yesterday that I started talking about this little girl. And at this point, I haven't talked to the mom or anyone in the family. I was waiting to hear from them. I went into a complete channeling at that moment of I felt sadness from the mother. And I felt a sense of, I wanted to like put my arms around her and tell her everything was going to be okay. Like I felt that sense of she's stuck in a bad situation, right? I voiced it on my last live. It's there if you could go back and look. When I got a hold of this mother, as soon as I started talking to her, it clicked. I felt her feeling of what she's going through. It clicked. I'm like, you're the one I channeled. I channeled this moment. I channeled what I'm going through with you right now. And that in that moment, I learned another lesson about myself. It gave me a different viewpoint and allowed me to hear her in a way that was completely judgment-free. And I saw that after the opportunity already started. That is how my spirit works. That moment, when I'm saying earlier that day, I felt that warmth for the mother. And I must say that that is what I felt on the phone call, and it allowed spirit to do its work, because without it, it wouldn't have happened. I really hope that makes sense. I'm going to have to listen back to myself as well. Okay. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. I'm going to now give you the video, the audio, and I will be stopping here and there during the audio and showing photos. So what you're about to listen to, oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Screen 2. I think I want to play you something. Wait. Okay, I want to first play you something that she sent me today after our phone call, and we built, just some sort of a bridge to keep both, to allow me in. And she said, do me a favor and listen to this video. I know it sounds like it's not there, but she said, I hear my daughter screaming. She said, I hear her screaming. I hear children crying. And I said, what do you mean? Send me the video or send me the tape. And it was something off of someone's phone. She sent it to me, and I said, were there any kids there around you when this was taped? Was anyone by you that there would have been screaming? She said, no, because it's part of their grounds no kids are allowed. There were no kids around there because they have guns. They have their guns. And she said there were no kids. And she said we have one version with it and one without. And she sent it to me. I want to play this first so you guys see how serious this is. Okay, that was played at point two. Where's the other one? At 0.2 speed. This one I'm going to play and show you, even when you don't slow it down. Listen. So she swears that that is video of her daughter screaming. So I don't know. You know what? Let's take a vote before I start the next video. I like doing those vote things. Let's see who thinks that was the same kind of screams and hollers as we hear in the summer moon wells, in the summer moons. Those screams are Arden's, the missing girl. So this is the question I'm asking. Do you think those screams are Arden's, the missing girls? The cries for mama and the screaming. Pretty tight. But let's get some more votes. I'll look back at that. So I will keep this up, and I will now play my interview I had with her on the phone. Oh yeah, it went through. Hi, it's Lori. How are you? I'm the one who connected with you on Facebook.
Summers?
Yeah, through it's your daughter who's missing, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your first name?
Urbana.
Okay, I'm like, is that the same as your daughter?
No, because my name is Urbana and it's so unique. And my husband's name is Aaron, and one of my friends kind of put it together and named her artist.
Oh, that's cute. All right, let me introduce myself. My name is Lori. I work on missing children's cases, and I definitely focus in on, I call them the Summer Wells missing children, because I feel as if they all have the same kind of elements in their photos, and that's why I was showing you a couple photos. There's some sort of underlining common motive. That's what I see. Now, this is just my opinion. I don't work for authorities. I'm not nothing. I have no authority rights, basically. It's just what I have seen and experienced in the last year. And when I came across your daughter's story, I'm like, this is another Summer Wells missing child. So that's when I decided to connect with you. And I only was able to find information on your daughter through a different YouTube channel who happened to have just put her video up. Because there isn't really, you're correct, there isn't a lot of information.
She's got Facebook pages.
I'm not on, I don't use Facebook.
I can't do it anymore.
I know. All right, so my question is, first of all, am I able to use this interview and show my listeners, or is this something you want to keep private?
Oh, I don't know. I'll say anything.
Okay, so I can use and show this in order to build, it's really the people who listen to me is to help the missing children. I know the children have a story. I'm here to tell the story through the children. I don't care who's guilty, not guilty. That's not what it is. It's here to stop whatever is going on. Something is going on, and the story is not being told. And I'm here to help bring justice to the families and to the children, so the children's story is told. Do you know? And I don't know. I could just go through what I have been told spiritually or gather together as information, but I don't know. And that's really what I'm here to do. And I feel as if your daughter was a victim of whatever the heck is going on. So when I said it to you via message, I am in no means pointing fingers at anybody. I feel as if people are in situations that are out of their control and they can't do anything about it.
Well, the only reason why it happened the way it did is because it seemed like you were trying to put my husband as a target, and nobody picks up my husband.
No, pardon me. What'd you say?
It seemed like you were pointing fingers at my husband.
Oh, the picture. Nope. The picture that I sent you was a photo. If you look real closely, many of the photos that I've collected have these strange things between the kids and the parents' heads, or the kids and the family's heads. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's across all of the photos. And I felt as if it's part of whatever is going on. I don't know. I don't have answers. And no, I feel that your husband is sad. I feel the sadness, and before I even spoke to you or found you, I did a live on. I feel that there's a lot of sadness, that people want justice.
Oh yeah, we do.
So that's okay. So right here, I'm just going to show you. This is the photo that I sent her. This is one of them. I will continue to show you what I sent her. I needed to open up the conversation so there's honesty in an open platform, and I don't hide anything or any kind of a motive for me to call and get her on the phone. It's really important to have that respect between the two of us. So I let her know that these are the things that I'm looking at, and what's between her husband's and her daughter's head, and between hers and her daughter's head, is why I connected with her, because what I see here is exactly what I had been watching in the Summer Moon Missing Children's cases. So this is the first time that I'm able to get someone to speak, right? And look at this and recognize that that is not supposed to be there, because now it's her head and her husband's head. So this is why this was very, very important conversation to have. And I'm here. I mean, I'm not here. I'm literally here to give the children a voice.
I know, when I looked at the photos too, it was weird. And what was crazy about it was I posted videos of, Aaron getting the gun pulled on him and him getting assaulted. And during that search, Aaron and I ran that search because we used to do search and rescue. Crazy part about it, we never heard any kind of voice in it until just recently. You hear Arden screaming in the back.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so that is what I just played you.
And I swear, I watched those videos over and over to try to find something.
Okay, let me tell you something. I have videos like that with Summer, with Michael Vaughn, with Harmony, all the kids that I'm researching, you hear screaming in the back.
Yeah, and it's like, while he's getting threatened, she's running over. It's like she's trying to run over there and trying to help him. But in one of the videos, it seems like she's being pulled back by something.
Yes, I have all that information, and I don't understand it. So my question is, if you don't understand it, I'd love your help to get to the bottom of it. Someone is doing that.
I know, because I used to have a connection with her, and I don't know.
Someone is doing it.
And I'm trying to figure out how they're doing it.
I think that they possibly could have taken your child and then messed with all the videos, because across the board they're all the same. There's something going on that sends messages to the parents. And it's something that may just be totally out of your control. And that's what I'm trying to get to the people who have taken these children and are doing this. And I believe that's what you're trying to figure out too. Where is your daughter, and you want her back?
Yeah. I even played it to them and told them that if it was an accident or whatever, I don't care. Your dad doesn't care.
God doesn't care. So where is it that I could help bring you the right people to help you get your daughter back?
I have no idea, because we've done everything.
I feel, let me tell you a bit about myself. I'm a clairvoyant. I channel. I'm very connected to spirit, and I'm very connected to people. So when I say I could feel your pain, I know that you're very scared to expose things.
Oh, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not.
So what is it that you would want to expose to stop this?
Everything.
But
The corruption around here.
what does everything look like? What does that, I don't know what that looks like. I can't get a vision.
The law enforcement here and everybody's on somebody's payroll. Even the councilman, it goes deep to where they are literally trying to throw Arden into a corner and making sure she never gets out of that corner. The police report, it doesn't add up. The times don't add up. And if they wanted to really help, why was I arrested every single day of the search?
Oh, weird. They didn't want you searching, maybe?
Yep.
I see the places that these children go. And that's why I wanted to come to your location. And my other question, they're hard questions. They're hard questions because it's really hard for people to wrap their heads around the cruelty and the pain that the kids suffer. It's almost impossible for people to envision it because they've never experienced it. I have been seeing it for a year through the eyes of the children. And you're right, she is cornered. And she's not allowed to move.
Yep.
And those corners are small little boxes, and that's why I showed you something under the ground. It wasn't anything.
I know, that was kind of weird because I think I've actually seen that before.
Correct. I know what that box looks like. So that's the box that I saw in the video. And the box happens to match all the other boxes. So it's not like, I'm not saying I saw it once. I see it in every missing child's case that I'm working on. And that's why I think that I need to see, what is it that I could do and what is it that you could share that would help me, my listeners, help you.
What is it you want to know?
I want to know, you see that she's boxed somewhere. I want to know more about what you think. I feel as if it's some sort of, like when I said sacrifice, I don't know if she's dead or alive. That's not what I mean. I mean taken for the purpose of whatever their purpose is. Taken for some purpose that I don't know about, but I don't feel as if they're just, your child was just taken. I feel as if and see that she was taken for a purpose. And I think that you know the purpose, but you just don't know where she is. If that makes sense. Because maybe you've seen it in the past. Because if you've lived there and you've been exposed, it may be information that will help find her. If that makes sense.
One thing, my husband and I looked at all kinds of obstacles, good and bad. And the one thing that we couldn't wrap our heads around.
Pardon me?
The one thing that we couldn't wrap our heads around. So when you were talking about satanic, I actually have a binder of it right now. I actually had somebody send me something on it. And the crazy part is that there are dates of what satanic people will do.
Correct. It's
And what they leave behind. And almost like they want to help you find them, but you don't get it right at the time.
what's the binder on? What's it called? Like what kind of a group?
It's Satanic Cult Awareness.
Oh, okay. I saw there's a profile photo on. I don't know if it's yours or something. I can't remember her name, but her profile picture on Facebook is got a cross that's burning, and it has like this green little face all the way in the corner. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Bird, or her last name's Bird. She's friends with you.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Her profile photo tells the whole story. Her profile photo tells the story. The boxes are in there, the green face is in there, the cross is in there. It's all there. So I think that she knows what happened. Do you see that, what I'm talking about?
You know, she's Diana's Arden's godmother, and
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I could hardly hear you, sorry.
Arden, you know, that's Diana is Arden's godmother.
Okay, so I'm going to stop right there and show you what this was. The next photo I sent her. I sent her this to show how I do know the elements very well. And to show that, now I don't know if she didn't hear me. I'm not going to judge, but for me to say the red face, the green face, I think was a little bit of a tremble. I felt like, holy fucking shit, how'd she see that? Because that's just what I felt. This photo here is exactly their story. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like it's so now we know that it's the godmother of Arden. And that's what I wanted to say. Like that's the story. That's the story. Okay, so does anything look strange to you in that photo? I know there are probably photos you would never even stop and look at, but I do because I look for the small little elements. And if you look and tell me if you see those maroon boxes in the back, does that look familiar at all to you?
Yeah.
You see them?
Yeah.
So those maroon boxes are the same maroon boxes that I see underground in your videos. I'm not saying you did them. I think someone is messing with the videos is what I'm telling you. Because it goes across the board, you see. And do you see that green little face, like a shining face? Really little. But that green face appears in all the other missing children's cases that I am following. And there's some...
Yeah, because I noticed that with Arden.
Pardon me?
Well, I I noticed that with Artem that it's all like that face is always there, and I don't get why.
It's always there. So the other children that you don't even know about, you don't know them, they have the same elements. So the thing is, I think that your information, you could really help give your daughter a voice. I think that I just know you can. Because you see it and you recognize it. There has to be, and I believe that it's happening on your land. I believe that that's the land it's happening in. Do you see that?
Yeah.
And it's going to be busted open.
No.
I would love to have you help do that, but protect you so the parents aren't the ones that get shamed on it, because you should not, and nor should your husband. At all.
I know.
You're surrounded by it. It's not your choice. It's not your choice.
I don't. Like I said from the beginning, I admitted I was on drugs. I admitted I was drinking. I admitted everything. I stood everything out there. And most people won't do that.
No, you were strong. That's really exposing yourself. And being on drugs and drinking is nothing to do with your child being taken.
Yeah, I just wanted to put it out there because I knew it was going to get brought up.
You know what? So are the Wells. Candace Wells, Don Wells. It's got nothing. Everyone has a story. Everyone's story is different. This is your story. And you shouldn't be, dragged into having your child gone because of that. That has nothing to do with it. It's a situation that is happening. And I'd like to find a way that we could work together. If I have an attorney that if you feel as if you want to help, that would be great. I could get you someone to help. But what I am looking for, I know in my heart that the location of where you're at is key. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I was really thinking about that. I mean, you had me up all night, and I was thinking about everything.
So when I show the videos, particular videos to you, it's because when you slow them down, the truth prevails. The truth will always shine through. It will always shine through because these children have a very strong spirit to fight back.
And they do. They really do.
Oh, yeah. They do. And that's all I do here. I work through it, and with no judgment, nothing. Nothing. And it's there. And I see between Montana and Utah, I see the answer. So in your own words, like, do you see this happening in front of your eyes?
Yep.
It's in front of you. And what keeps you from bringing someone in and saying, dig right there, get the fucking answer?
I did. I hired a private investigator, and I mean, he just shows up randomly and then leaves, and then, I mean,
Here's my question. This is a tough one. I know the FBI. If in... What?
I just laughed.
I mean, I know someone that I could get a hold of, put it this way, that follows my information. I have nothing to do with the authorities, zero. The first time I went to him, he asked me if I needed a mental health check. But the elements are... What?
Oh, I answered my cell phone, and I told my husband I'm on the phone.
My question is, if in fact I could get you someone, the first thing they're going to ask me, like I kind of did it over Messenger, which is it's a very cold thing, and you don't know me and you didn't hear my voice, and I totally get it, is they would want to be brought to the location you feel as if will break the case open. I see where it is, and it's on Blackfeet property.
Yeah.
That's what they would want. They'd want you to bring them to that maroon box, right under the hay, right under the grass, by the water. I see it. And it's by the huge water drain. Right in those tunnels. Would you be able to identify that to the authorities?
Hold on. Okay, so my family, we own a lot of property. So, 15 blocks. And, are they round bales or square bales?
They're round. I have photos. You would love, I'll show you my... Okay, so I'm going to stop just to put my sense in here. As you listen, she's giving really good information because she has to be very careful. Her family owns most of the property. It's massive amounts of property, you guys, out there. Her parents, their property goes all the way 40 minutes away from her house. Their land is the land that is a reserved land. You can't touch it. I mean, for anyone to get in there and do anything, you got to go through their law enforcement. So that's just an insight. Oh, you'd love my story, because I actually started crying, saying, because I didn't know you. I just said, I feel such sadness for the mom. And I feel as if I wanted to put my arms around you. I went into a whole channeling, and I said, it's not about the parents. This is about the parents begging for help. And I didn't even know you then.
Boxes or round bales?
They're round.
Okay. You said next to a water, like what? Water fixture?
They're pulling these things through to the river, and I'm looking for what they have under the ground. And if you feel as if you could show these areas and you're really ready to expose it, I will make... Pardon me?
Yeah, because that means...
Okay. Well, I could get the correct person, because it's very hard to get the correct authority to say, yes, I could come onto your ground. I mean, I called Salt Lake City, Utah police, and they said that you got to go through them. You got to go through their people. That is Like a
Yeah, Homeland Security, this is a fucking joke. They just came here, and when they said that they was searching, they just came here, walked around for like 5-10 minutes in one little area, and not even close to where they said that she went missing, and they said, "Okay, we're done."
Yeah, they're not gonna help you. I saw that
Yeah,
just by the phone call.
Neither is our law enforcement and our FBI that's assigned to her case, and I pretty much had to blackmail all of them to get all of them in one room to get answers. And the only answer I got was, "You need proof that he made a crime." And I was like, "Well, why don't you get out there and go find it?"
Okay.
He's like, "That's not our job." And I was like, "Bullshit, it's your job if you handle the case."
I think you could find it. You don't need them to find it. You could find it.
Well, that was in the beginning. I was really upset.
Yeah. I think you could find it. They're not going to find it. I think that you will be able to point it out, because if you go within yourself without fear of really seeing it, I think you'll see it.
My first instinct was she was even intimate. She was actually.
Pardon me?
My first instinct. I felt her for 3 days down in Tumed. And actually I moved to Tumed because it was more comfortable for my husband. You know.
I'm sorry, can you speak up a little? Sorry.
Well, we moved to Tumed because it was more comfortable for my husband, Aaron. He felt closer to her. But the first 3 days when she first went missing, I felt her in Tumed. But after that, I never felt her again. And what's pulling me, and I told Aaron, is it's on my parents' property.
Yes. She's very close to you.
And my parents' property from Tumed is like 40, 45, 50 miles away.
Okay, so the photos that get taken of people pulling stuff out of the water, where is that? The branches, because I feel that's a huge part of the process. So where are they pulling those branches out from?
Which picture?
It's like photos of people in the water pulling branches, pulling stuff out of the water.
I see there are different areas. That's why I'm asking.
All the photos I have are from your group's Facebook.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I could send them to you, and then you could tell me where that is. But I think that the best way of doing this is you really opening up a map and marking where you think evidence could be found. These maroon boxes is what we're looking for. And bones. Little teeny things. I don't know what they are.
Did you say maroon?
Pardon me?
Did you say maroon?
Yeah, dark red. They're dark red.
It's so crazy because everybody is looking for blue, but I'm looking for red.
It's not blue.
I know. That's why I kept telling everybody is like,
No one's paying attention. How'd they get blue? It's not blue. They're maroon.
The other psychic said that, and so everybody wanted to search for blue, but I kept telling everybody, no, it's red.
No, you're right. You're the mom. It's maroon. And it has almost like a number 5 in the front. It's got, all the boxes look the same. And they're being pulled. They're being pulled up and down, like they're being pulled. I just could only feel the movement. I don't know where it is. But they're being pulled up.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You're being pulled up by ropes, by chain. They're being pulled up and down. And there's these, and they're using the water, the river, and they're using your big, huge, like underground tunnels. Like they're big, huge, round wells, but they're big. And one of the entrances has like a gate in front of it. Like you have to pull the gate up and down to get into it. I think that you will find answers for your daughter if you could find where those locations actually are, and I get you the right help.
It's so weird because when she first went to thing, when Aaron and I went down and had that church with Northern Cheyenne and them.
The way you have to talk a little louder, sorry.
No.
Yeah.
When we had that church with Northern Cheyenne,
Uh-huh.
when we first initially started, and the people that were last seen with her made a memorial. And it's so weird that the memorial where they put it, they kept trying to keep us from that part. And then when I finally snuck back over, it was dug up.
Was that the one by like the highway or something?
No, that's the one that they made was exactly right where she went missing. Well, like, almost to the river, but in that little brush, to where it will kind of cover it a little bit. And they had like this, like a plastic like picket fence and everything.
Huh.
But it was brown, and they had a bunch of flowers and a cross, and it was just weird because, and then I got mad, and I threw everything in the river, and I told them, what the fuck are you guys doing? You guys lost her, so you don't get a memorial for her. Like that, unless you are not telling somebody something.
Correct. Did you see these like these all white? They're all white mesh. It's like this white kind of mesh material that's used, and there's little hearts on them. She's getting coached right now. This is where the coaching came in. I'm getting very detailed information. Like, what did you see?
Seeing that memorial?
Yeah.
Okay, so I seen that there was, like, there was one of those, like, stand, like, you put it in the ground, like, maybe for your garden or whatnot. That was...
Were there plants?
Yeah.
And there was sand?
Yes.
That's exactly what they do. You do know that this makes sense to me.
Well, I went and told Aaron, I was like, why are they keeping us from that spot? And why is the memorial right there and not where she initially first went into water?
So there were plants. What did the sand look like?
The sand?
Mm-hmm.
It was brown. It was very soft at that time.
Did they make mounds of sand, or is just sand? Were the plants in the sand? Like, what did it look like that was inside the circle of the fence?
They actually didn't even have a fence. It was against the brush line. And they put that fence, like, right there with the brush. And then I was looking at it, and then that right next to it was a mound. And that's where the cross was.
It was a mound of sand.
Yeah.
Did they have did you see any kind of twigs or branches or tree trunks?
Yeah.
Anything that stood out like that?
Well, that whole area is like that.
That's the area that I have pictures of, I believe.
We never posted anything like that.
Okay, so think about, like today, just think about and write down, without judgment for yourself and without saying, no, there's no way this could happen because this is crazy. Just write down what you really feel in your heart. Where is it that if I came down there with the right authorities, that evidence could be found? Like you could say this is where you're bringing them.
My mom and dad's property.
Okay. So, and where is that? It's 40. So, don't say the address now, but you'll send it to me via Facebook, the area, and then I'm going to work on my side to get the right authorities to come help. And it's not on Blackfeet, right?
Yeah, it's on Blackfeet Reservation.
Okay.
Because Blackfeet Reservation it's bigger than what most people think.
Oh no, it's very large. It's beautiful. I looked it up. So it is Blackfeet Reservation, and that's exactly what I see. Beautiful area, very sacred. When would you be able to do this next week?
Yeah.
Okay. I will work on it on my end. And thank you so much for trusting me. I know it's not easy. You don't know me. I know you just through spirit. And I feel as if I see it. And you have definitely helped confirm it. You're not seeing things. Someone is messing with you. Which video has her scream? I don't know if you could send it in message or on this phone.
Oh yeah, I still have it.
Okay.
That's the crazy part is it was on my phone, and another thing is one of the videos I had the full length of it.
Uh-huh.
Well, as soon as it goes to her hawk, Because nobody knows that, you know, Hawks left the scene 3 times. And he went to grab his brother Clue. That's his actual real name.
Wow.
And it's crazy because once it hits them two,
Yep.
all black.
Okay, so these are the videos I want to see because they were tampered with. So I'd love to see the videos that you know aren't the real version, and I'm going to compare it to the other children's videos that I have that have the same thing. So obviously, if they have the same thing, someone's doing it.
I know, and it's crazy because it's on my phone, and I protect everything. I'm making sure everything is protected.
Okay.
But my husband's isn't. And I don't even think he has the video.
Okay. Send it on this phone or through Messenger, and I will review everything. And I just, I want to just build the story from there because you're just being so open and honest, which is wonderful. And I thank you because it will help. And also messenger me the property of where your parents are. And then I could look it through Google, through, whatever that is, Google imaging.
Okay, well, okay, so my number is actually a company phone number.
Okay.
That way, like, nobody can really do anything with it.
Okay.
So, what's your last name?
I'm not even going to give my last name right now. Sorry. No one even sees my face on YouTube because I do work that I just don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Your cell phone, the one that you called me on?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm kind of like you. I'm very private.
Okay. Yep. Send me what you can for me to look into it.
I don't even have caller ID. That's why I say I don't.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is the only phone I'll call you from. And the most important thing is to find those maroon boxes, find whatever it is underground, find those mounds of sand with the cross on it, and I'm looking for white mesh, white material, all that kind of stuff. Little hearts that are wrapped in these material, trees, branches, tree trunks, as crazy as it sounds, all of this is part of it. And I think that those are the pieces that will bring evidence.
Okay.
What do you think?
The only thing
Yeah.
the little hearts and white meshes, that's the only one that I stumbled on. I've measured yours.
It's like material. I don't know what material it is. It's almost like soft. So I think she mumbled, those are little hearts I stumbled on. I want to replay that.
I'm kind of like you. I'm very private.
Okay. Yep. Send me what you can for me to look into it.
I don't even have caller ID. That's why I say I don't.
It's material, trees to it.
I don't even have caller ID. That's why I say I don't.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is the only phone I'll call you from. And the most important thing is to find those maroon boxes, find whatever it is underground, find those mounds of sand with the cross on it, and I'm looking for white mesh, white material, all that kind of stuff. little hearts Okay, that are listen. wrapped in this material. All right, listen to what she says after. I can't hear it. I think she said, I stumbled on those hearts. Listen.
Trees, branches, tree trunks, as crazy as it sounds, all of this is part of it. And I think that those are the pieces that will bring evidence.
Okay.
What do you think?
The only thing
Yeah.
the little hearts in my head, that's the only one that I stumbled on.
Yes, she says that. The little hearts is something someone stumbled on. That I have to. I wonder if she'd answer. Let me keep playing this. Let me try to get hold of her.
Ask my searchers.
It's like material. I don't know what material it is. It's almost like,
Let's see.
and I think that those are the pieces that will bring evidence.
Okay.
What do you think?
The only thing
Yeah.
the little hearts in my head, that's the only one that I stumbled on. Ask my searchers.
It's like material. I don't know what material it is. It's
That's
almost
exactly
like
what she says.
soft mesh material, and it's part of whatever they're doing. It's part of some process of something.
See, I don't.
I have no idea.
Let me see if she will answer. It's busy. All right, let me keep going.
I raised my sister, and I mean, she surprises me on certain things, and then he's a Marine. But my family and I've been on law enforcement, so it's just weird. It's. I know they're doing something to try to throw me off, and
Yeah.
sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't.
Do you have anything you want to share before the end of our conversation? Anything that you feel would be important?
I just know after reading everything, the CPS file, the police file, I know it's a cover up.
Okay.
Because he admits in the CPS file that she was running in front of him while he was shooting.
Who's he?
Hawks.
Oh. Hi. I hope to bring you justice. I hope. That's my hope.
And nobody will take Arden's case. That's why we don't have a lawyer. I've just been doing it from just what my experiences and somewhat of what my. Because I was going to law school before my missing, and I'm just going on to what I learned so far.
Do you feel as if there was a search warrant on for your parents' property that we would find evidence?
I want to know what kind of gun he was shooting. They never said that. They just said there was guns in the back of his vehicle. And they never swabbed them, checked them or not, because they said they didn't have to see blood.
Was this over at your parents' property?
Yep. and I want to know which gun he shot with, because I have guns over there. My dad has guns, my mom,
Mm-hmm.
him, Hawk. So I want to know whose gun he was using.
Do you feel as if something would be found on the property that would indicate that that's where your daughter is?
If I could find one of these boxes, I know I can.
You see the box, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to focus on, is the box. It's the box. I sent you sort of what it looked like, but I'll send you more information now that we talked.
Okay.
I feel more comfortable, and so do you. Yeah. I want to nail this one down.
And also,
So badly. And then it will free your name. And it'll give your daughter justice.
yeah,
And hopefully she's still alive. She possibly could still be alive.
I know, at first I thought she was dead, but I actually think she is alive.
All right, I'm going to get on this today. I'm going to get on it quickly. Just remember to send me, don't say it on here, to send me the address via Messenger and whatever else you can send, especially the video with her. I want to hear the background of the noises to see if it matches my other cases. There's a particular sound that they make.
I will. Oh, let's see on my other profile. I have 2 profiles, so
Okay.
I end up in Facebook jail a lot.
It's so funny, I don't use it. Very rarely. I don't put anything on there. I should. But. All right. I'm calling it a quits for right now. I thank you so, so much. Thank you so much. And I'll move forward once I see the information that you're going to send.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
We'll talk soon.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. That is the whole entire interview from this afternoon. What happened after that call, let me put this back up here. What happened after that call was we decided she's going to go on location on the property when she's able, and we're going to go live. But that's neither here or there. Until I see that, I don't believe it. We will see what happens, but I'm going to now show you the video that, to me, shows the underground, the whole entire underground. Let me see here. I did it in slow motion. Wait. Underground. Where is it? One sec. Okay. All right, this is the video. It was a 31-second, and then let me see what's in here. Okay, I'll show you these pictures first, and then we'll go to the video. These photos are snapshots that I grabbed off the video I'm going to show you. It's just a quick 31-second video. Actually, it'll make more sense if I show it to you. Okay. This is the 31-second video. I took the sound out. So this here is a super important video, right? I'm going to show you the pictures that I took off of this. Let me see. I have a better vision of this. One sec. Let me see if I didn't send it to myself. Underground. Okay, this one's better. When I play it slow, I'm going to show you what's in here, and then I'll show you the pictures. This video was I think was created right before they posted Arden. Okay, watch this. And this is really why I just knew that this was important. Watch. It shows the underground right there. I'm going to show you in the pictures too. Right there. Right there. Those are the maroon boxes. I'm telling you, I know. And that's the hole in the ground. These are the holes in the grounds. I know it is. That we have been looking at. Let me keep going with this video. Look at how clear it is. See the clarity of it? I'm going to go real slow so you could see it. Okay, this is how I'm going to do it. And then I'll show the clips. All right, let's start here. Okay, watch. I'm going click by click. Okay? Here come the holes. You guys have to watch super closely. Here's one of them. This is just all I'm doing. I didn't tape it slow. This is regular mode. All I'm doing is going click by click. And this is exactly where I need to go with the authorities. Or if any authorities are listening, this is where you need to go. Click. Here comes again. Click by click. Let me go back. Here's one. Right there. Right there. See that hole? So let me circle this and make sure that you guys see this. That is, one sec. You are looking at this, and then I'm also going to circle those little sticks. Here it comes. This is the video, and this is what shows up in the video. That's what you're looking at. The hole in the ground, and each hole in the ground has those sticks. It has a lot. And you could see what's in from this. You could actually see the branch with the clear thing that goes through it. And these are hidden in the hay. You guys, this is everything I've been looking at. It's actually wrapped, the branches are wrapped around it. See that? So I don't have to just show it in there. It's right here in her video. So the only problem I have is I just, all I need to know is where is this. These are fake branches, you guys. Look at, wait, I'm going back again. Starting from the beginning. Those, what you see in there are fake branches, and we don't know. I have a gut feeling I know what's going on in those, and I have expressed it. So it's right in there. All right, let me go slow. Why isn't it working like that? Huh. Here it is. These are the fake branches. Right in here. This to me, it's right there. There's the maroon with the clear stuff. And under here are all the boxes. The boxes are in there, you guys. I'm going to get you closer. Okay, so this is where we stopped. So this is where you could see. Why isn't it allowing me to do it? Okay, here we go. There's the plastic with the maroon hearts. See how clear it is? Look. Look it. I want you to look beyond the grass. Look beyond the grass. It's the white stuff. See, and it's real crystal clear. Look, right there. That's in a hole, you guys. That's the white mesh with the hearts. It's right there. This is what's under the ground. Right there. It is hidden right there. It's not so hidden, right? Look at that. This video really brings us into what's happening. There's one of the little, could sort of see it, one of the little white boxes. See them all the way back there? They're in here and they're very clear. These are very clear. They're showing images that are very, very clear. Look at this. Where it gets super clear. So what's in here is what's all the way down under. What's in here? Wait, let me grab it. Right in here is what we want. It's all right in there. See that? Right there. That's a colony to me. Guys, see that? That's a glimpse of what's under there. And this is a real glimpse. This is a real glimpse. You gotta get real close in there and look. See, it gets blurry, but it's also very clear. See, it's like under there. This is what I want to go to. This is what needs to be found, is this area. It's lit up. Look at that. Look how clear that is. It's really clear. Then you've got a real clear shot. There it is of the maroon box. It's right in here. So this is the area that I play with. These are all the maroon boxes, you guys. And there's no second guessing it because it's very clear in front of us. There are the maroon boxes. She knows where these are. She knows where these are. This is her video. This is her video. Right in there is that box. They go, look at that. They go real fast. It's whenever they go super fast over a portion of the video, that's the video that I want to see. That's obviously the video we want to see. This is the clearest we have seen anything. Look at that. This right in here is what needs to go slow. Look at all those boxes, you guys. I'm take a picture. It's crazy. Oh, I can screenshot it. Okay, let's send this back to myself. Okay. So if she doesn't really know what this is, then that's when I call bullshit. Because she did say she knows the maroon boxes I'm talking about. She said so. It only takes one person to get these kids justice. Remember that. It takes one person to lead us home. It takes one person for these kids' voices to be heard all over the country, right? I have been showing you guys these maroon boxes. It's going to be a year. It's going to be a year. This is the closest that you're going to ever get to it until we actually dig them up. Until those are dug up. And they will be dug up soon. It's all the same. It's all the same. No one's looking at this stuff, you guys, because who's going to look at a maroon box? No one. Who's going to look at their junk sitting on their front lawn? No one. It's all in there. Look at, it's all in there. See? Here's your string. It's coming. I'm doing this for the first time at like this. So what you're looking at here is exactly the stick with the green face on the top. It lights up. We don't see it lit up here because it's not lit right now. I will tell her that I know this is the face that we see in the bushes. So let me explain this. This here is the same as this, okay? What you see, let me make it smaller because I need to explain this correctly. Wait. Okay. Sorry guys, I thought I heard someone crying. I'm hearing things. Oh God. Okay, here. This here, what you see is this. Oh, let me tell him, hold on, let me tell him to turn this down. Husband's watching a program. I'm like, really? So let me put it the other way. Paste. Okay. Copy. What you see here, basically, in this video, why won't it paste? God bless it. Oh, you guys, I tell you. Oh my God, he's listening to the TV so freaking loud. All right, wait. Edit, paste. Okay. Weird. It won't let me paste it again. I don't know why. Copy. This one will. It's a big one again. Okay, so I made the point. That's what I'm talking about. So this is also in her video, and they use this image on in all areas, including throughout Summer Moon Wild's case. That's for sure. Michael Vaughn's harmonies, all of them. It's a little green face wrapped in this white stuff, and it's right here in front of us. Sorry guys, I got distracted. When husbands tend to do that to us, right? All right. Okay, so it's right there. And then this here, I don't know. It's metal. It's just metal. But this video to me is see that? Can't. It's a very detailed video. See how close they get? Right there is the heart. Okay, so, ooh, let me get it perfectly. Right here is the mesh I want her to find with the hearts on it. They zoom into it. They make it very clear. So they know that's an element. All of the white stuff and the hearts are right in there. They're right there, you guys. Let me take a picture, because this is exactly the white stuff with the hearts that I showed you they were pulling out of the water, right? So for those that didn't see it, let me grab this real fast. Is this on here? I'm going to show you how much the same this is. Kind. PDFs. Okay. Copy. Okay, so this here I showed the other day of the mesh with the heart, little hearts in it. Here's the white stuff with the hearts. It's right there, right? You see some coming out of the fake branches. There's the white sticks. All this that you're seeing right here is what you're looking at right here, underground. It's the same thing. It comes from the same source. Comes from this land. Look at that, you guys. There's the entryway, right there, right there. So this to me is at the end of the video, and that's an entrance. This is where I told her I want her to bring the authorities. This is the entrance that I want to see. Right in there are your hearts, the white things. You see them. I'm going to take a picture. And you can't deny that it's there, because this video, it's not tampered with. It hasn't been tampered with. No one stuck this shit in there. It's right there. Let me brighten it up and I'll show you. So anyone who really could get it would have to be internet, like it basically would have to be anyone that's not inside this area, because it has to be FBI related or oh, what just happened? Oh, I see what I did. Okay, let me prop these in. So everything else is going to look really bright, but what I want you to look at here are the hearts inside there. Let me get back to it. It's right after this. Right there. Okay. Those are them. Those are the white boxes, you guys. I don't know how else to tell ya, but that's a match. It's a match to me. It's right there. It's right there. And this is to me is so deep, and so much is in there that even if they knew the cops were coming, they wouldn't have enough time to get that stuff out. See all the white with the mesh. It's all there. There are maroon boxes. There are that white thread coming out. So everywhere that I have shown this so far, to me, all leads to this land. I'm putting it out there. This is no deep fake location. This is not a deep fake location. This is a location. There's the hole. It's right there. That's my camera in there. But this is not deep faked. This is not being covered up. It is right there. I'm telling you. And then someone's hand comes up and covers. But when it covers, let me show you the little piece it leaves open. You see that little heart in there? See what it does? It fakes you out. There's your little clear heart it's acting like fake grass. I'll take a picture. It's going to be something I will work on tomorrow, as far as trying to get the right people to check this out. Here, I'm going to put this in there. Size 1200. This is what's in between his fingers. It's the clear heart. Lots of them. All on that white stuff. What, to me, I'm putting my ass on the line. This is the purpose of all the got gone, get gone Summerwell's missing children. This is the purpose. It's right in front of us. This is so crystal clear. It is really crystal clear. I will definitely be working with this stuff tomorrow. Yes, so your question, so that's a good question. Is this what they use for other videos then? Um, I don't obviously know the exact answer, but what I can tell you is they their elements all stay consistent. And I didn't learn that till months and months and months in. Like they have so much conversation and they have so much craziness in it that they really don't want you to recognize the common elements that get repeated. So what I chose to do is just stick to the elements that get repeated and not the atmosphere, like not the location as much until they start repeating each other. So in the beginning, what I found is they kept repeating farms, which I still believe that they're all involved, but there's has to be a location that this is all flowing through, right? These little hearts and these white things were always in grass and in hay and in land and at these in these fields. I mean, it has so much to do with the purpose: sand, water, lakefront, waterfront, oceanfront, whatever it is. They go in the water, 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 water. So I kept all these elements and I made sure to narrow it down to like 5 of them. And the elements aren't always so clear. This is the clearest that I see it. And it makes sense as far as trafficking it through. It makes sense to me. It's right there. And they don't run by anyone's rules but themselves. But themselves. So, that almost looks like it's standing up. But, you know, this video to me gives the most, what should I say? I shouldn't say the most information as much as affirmation. It gives a lot of affirmation to the elements and how clearly they're showing themselves and how clearly they represent the elements that I have been watching. You know, months and months ago, we would never be looking in the hole of a twig. It's dumb as it sounds. But see this area here? This is a big deal. This area in here has nothing to do with underground. This is a solid area. Let me look at this. To me, this is a solid area, and these are where the windows are, the one-way window mirrors. This section here, this section here is just always slivered in all the videos. It looks like it's like they're in a fast-moving train, but it has the same windows, the clear windows with the maroon trim. It's the same thing I see Benny Keys driving in. It's the same thing I've been looking at. It's just all looks the same to me, you know? Right in there. And there's the 5s. So this here is a very clear location that is holding and housing those 5s. I could clairvoyantly tell you that this is in a dark, cold area. This is a very sacred ground, but this is not covered in any kind of white stuff. Not at all. It's not covered. This is a big deal. that room. That is right in here, and it's right in between. The whole story about this room is right. Look at that. Here comes the house. Here comes the house with the rooftop. It's going to be the sea. This is the stuff that starts to show up once you start breaking the video down. And what I have learned is that the house rooftop, the only house rooftop that I care to look at is the one that matches the house rooftop that's behind Summer Moon Wells in her poster and behind Michael Vaughn. It's a home. So this is where they start playing around with putting deep fakes in, because they layer the truth in there. Okay, so this is the truth that's going to come out. Yes, it's the frame. It's the thing that's looking like a frame. I think wait, who is this? I just went in here. Who is this? I think some big people have him. They sent me a bunch of pictures, and that's where I'm seeing all these elements. I can't talk about it on here, but once I talk. Okay, who is this? Movement motion. So movement motion, what I can say to you right now, I obviously don't know who or what you're talking about, but I do see that you're in a panic. Watch my videos and see if what's recognizable to you. And know that things will work out. But watch the video. Let's just watch it. There's the frame. They're very free spirited with putting their stuff on Facebook. I'm thinking because, ooh, I see the 5 in there. It's kind of all lined up. Kind of all lined up. I'm going to show you my we're now going to do this backwards, because the truth is I see I'm doing this backwards, and going backwards shows a lot more. See the 5 on the bottom? Going backwards is very interesting. There's another face. There's another green face. Right there. Look at that. You could see the difference between real hay and fake. So look in here. This is a hole in the ground. This is the big hole. Look at that, you guys. What's in here? Looks like someone's sleeping on one of those things. What do you guys see? I want to know what you guys see here. I see the element connected to a sleeping person. It's sideways, correct. It's not, it's upside down. I see a person. Oh wow, you guys. Something else is coming through. This is what happens on my channel, you guys. All right, I'm going to close chat and I'm going to concentrate on getting this picture. It's between frames. Interesting. Here comes the blue that she was talking about. The blue is a deep fake cover up for the maroon. Blue is used because it's the only cover up. Whatever is behind here is what they do to the children. Whatever is behind here is critical to see. It's right in there. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. See it change now, you guys? See how you're looking down into a hole? You're looking down. Do you guys see that? This is a machine. All right, we're upside down in this one. I think these are people. I think that's a person. These videos, come from the mother of the missing child, Arden Pepian. Yes, it looks like a sacrifice. This video comes from the mom's Facebook page. It's pretty much open. You could get it yourself. It's public. It's not private. And I'm seeing these photos that you're seeing right now for the first time in the video, because my purpose was just to show you the boxes, right? And the grass and the hearts and all that stuff. I didn't know that it was going to pop open and basically going to show us a sacrifice. A sacrifice. It's right here. That's what you're looking at. All I did was turn it to keep it the same way, so I don't confuse you guys. This is what you're looking at. This is the video. This looks like an underground mill, like it's moving. This is moving. So this has a lot more information than just the outside. This looks like the location of a sacrifice is right. That's what this looks like. I will definitely be going over this fine-tooth comb. See, there's the silver things. There's those silver things stuck in there. They're right in there. It's so crystal clear. You guys see that? Those are the little white things that connect to everything. This is the mesh. This is the mesh. There it is. And right down in there, you could see the maroon, whatever those are. The maroon edges. Oh, now that's a body. Oh my God. Ay, ay, ay. That's a body. I sure hope she could talk about this tomorrow. That's a body. And that's a hole. There's the hole. There's the hole with right in the ground. It's right there. Oh my goodness. And the plot thickens. Here's my suggestion, movement in motion. I think you're going to have to go back and look at all of the videos that I've made. It would really help you out. Really, really help you out. Do that tomorrow because I think that it will really, you might get frustrated, but you'll find so many answers. And then come back here and then we'll help you through everything. But this is a hole in the ground. It's really clear. It's really clear. As anyone knows, I go for the bright light. I want to know what's in that bright light. There's the maroon bar with the clear stuff on it. To me, those are blood things, like blood veins. That's what that is to me, blood veins. This to me is blood. Oh, look at that. You could sort of see the little veiny things coming out of those maroon boxes. This is real, you guys. This is her video. Maybe she wanted to take it and have someone find it. That's a pretty big deal. Right there. See that? Let me send this and circle it for you guys so you see what I'm talking about. This to me is how they connect. Whatever they want to do to their Mother Earth, this is what they're doing. This is their purpose. Let me circle this. All right. Look. This is so thick. Delete. All right, look right in this circle I'm going to show you on the video. See, that's going in and going out. There's a lot of information right here. So clear. Looks like a sprinkling system. See that coming through the grass? Look at that. Looks like a pig. Looks like a pig's face. Maybe it is. These look like humans. These look like humans, you guys, in plastic bubbles. I will definitely be... Oh, what's coming out here? Look at this. I want to stay in the light. See? It's very bright over here, so that means it's got a lot of information. This right here has a lot of information. All right, you guys, I'm going to stop with the video. I think we get the gist of this, and we all